everybody, it's Ashley Ray from letstalkraystyle.com, and I am recording a video today that is long overdue. It's about Megan Thee Stallion and tiny tot terrorist Tory Lanez shooting her. So, of course, this happened back in 2020, and I have just been watching people on social media constantly drag Meg, accuse her of being a liar, saying it didn't happen, she's making this up, everything under the sun. Like, she's everything except for a child of God. They didn't call her a man. She's not talented. She's doing this to boost her career, which I don't understand people saying that, because Megan Thee Stallion is a household name. Tory Lanez is not. Period. That's just what it is. So anyway, we finally get to this trial, and what I don't understand is how people don't understand that she was shot. People are literally still saying she was never shot. She stepped on glass. She's a liar. When she clearly stated that she told the police she stepped on glass because you know what police do to black people, and it was a gun in the car and she was scared. So that's what she told the police. If you watch the video, she's literally in a swimsuit walking backwards with her feet bleeding. Imagine what they would have done to her if she told them there was a gun in the car. Clearly, she can't hide anything in a swimsuit, right? But this is what the police are doing to her. But the constant scrutiny, the constant misogyny from both men and women are my favorite misogynists. Like, you all don't think that you are, but the way that you think about women and how women think, etc., is misogynistic. Like, you think she's lying because of what? You think she's lying because of what? What reason? What does she have to gain from lying about being shot? Nothing at all. So anyway, we're gonna move past that. Okay, let's go to Kelsey. So everybody wants to talk about both Meg and Kelsey slept with Tory Lanez. So what? That has nothing to do with the case. All this is basically, I don't want to say insults, but it's a bunch of garbage to cloud people's minds so that they can forget that Megan is the actual victim. She is the victim. She is the person that was shot by her friend Tory. And then it's very clear that Kelsey and her are no longer friends, but Kelsey's going to get on the stand and lie because she's clearly been bribed by Tory Lanez. He clearly paid for her attorney, as she stated she doesn't remember. Who doesn't remember who paid their attorney? Like, girl, you can't even lie well. And she's been granted full immunity. So literally, she could have gotten on the stand and told the absolute truth. You've already accepted the money from Tory Lanez. Bribery is illegal. What is he going to do? Sue you? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. And yesterday, I made a post saying that, friends are fake. And then I put ... Kelsey Nicole. And a couple of people brought to my attention that they heard Megan Thee Stallion hooked Kelsey up with Tory Lanez, and then was upset when she found out that they slept together, that Megan and Tory slept together. I had never heard that before, but the two people that posted that comment on my status are reliable people. Like, they're people that actually read. So I'm like, okay, well, I've never heard that. So today I seen that story roll out. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is true, then that means that there was truly nothing between Megan and Tory for Megan to be able to pass him along to Kelsey, like, hey, I think you really like Kelsey. Now, I'm not saying that I would do something like that. I do know people who have done things like that. But at the end of the day, they're very young. And if Kelsey wasn't Megan's friend, you wouldn't even be in a circle to be able to get around Tory Lanez. So it's just like, at some point, we have to take a step back and come back to reality. A lot of people feel like that's poor judgment and kind of dirty on Megan Thee Stallion's part. And that's fine. I can agree with that. But does that mean you get on the stand and lie about what happened? You're that angry when you're married now, right? So you're that angry that she also slept with Tory Lanez. That doesn't make any sense. This is just a person who, she probably was never Meg's friend to begin with. And if she was, like, I don't even see that. I don't even see how she could have ever been her friend. She probably was just Meg's friend because she was popping in Houston. And then she got a major, she just kept hanging around. And now Megan has this major platform. Because in my opinion, Kelsey wants to be Megan. In my opinion, Kelsey wants to be Megan. Anyway, so there are still naysayers right now, even though the surgeon who performs the surgery on Megan's feet said that she was shot. She still has fragments of the metal in her feet right now, even though it has been brought to court that the clip was emptied. He emptied the clip on her feet. Literally, 5 bullets. He's lucky that one of those bullets didn't ricochet and hit her in an artery in her leg, because she would have bled to death. Then what? And what's so unfortunate is Megan actually stated like she wished she wouldn't have survived this, because this is embarrassing. Having to have a conversation about who I slept with, having people not believe me. That is so hard and that is so painful. And many of us do not know what it's like to be on a major platform. Everything you do is publicized and scrutinized by people who don't even know you. And she's one of the few celebrities who doesn't really retaliate on social media. Like, she tries to keep it cool, calm, and collective, but at some point we all have a breaking point. And I say that to say, when people are on social media calling her a liar, making fun of her, saying all of this mean, cruel, sugar honey iced tea, nobody's thinking that this girl is 28 years old and living in this world without her mother, without her father, without her grandmother. And every time she turns around, she's losing a friend. No one thinks about her not having anybody to turn to or to help her navigate through life or navigate the crazy music industry. I just think that we all need to take a step back and have a human moment. Like, I have been riding Team Meg Thee Stallion because, I mean, it was just clear cut. I don't understand what other people don't understand about it. And there's still going to be people who say she's lying. She didn't get shot. Like, I just don't understand. And then I saw a journalist who had a very biased view state that, Megan's this strong black woman, and I just wasn't expecting her to say like she doesn't feel good about today. Listen, don't put that on her. She's as strong as anybody needs to be. She is a human being. She has a breaking point. She has feelings. She has emotions. She doesn't have to be strong. For what? For you? For who? She's doing the best that she can. And why would she feel good about going to court about being shot in the foot when not everyone, but so many people in the world have been attacking her? This is crazy. It makes no sense. She's the victim. And I feel like all of these media headlines are trying to pull people away from the actual point of the case. And the point of the case is Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Peets, is a victim of gun violence. It doesn't matter who she slept with. It doesn't matter who she dated. It doesn't matter if her and Kelsey are friends or not. None of that matters. What matters is she was shot, and both Tory and Kelsey know who did it. And it was Tory. He knows that he did it. The little tiny tot terrorist. He knows that he did it. So it's just like, give this girl a break. Give her a break. She's doing amazingly well in her career. She's educated. What more do you all want from her? She's being human. She's addressing mental health issues. She's addressing her own mental health issues surrounding life, and this case amplifying the things that's happening in her life. Like, why are we treating her like trash? Why are we not treating her like the victim that she is? Why are we not showing love and support for her? Why? And I'm starting to think that, like, men hate women, because it's a lot of men on these posts just going in on her. Why? And she's telling her story. She's accounting what happened. And again, that quote unquote journalist was surprised that she didn't make more accurate statements about what happened and what she remembered. One, it was 2 years ago. Two, she was shot. That's trauma. Three, you may not recall a lot of things because you don't even know where your own mind goes when you're in a situation like that, because at that point it's life or death. And I'm positive she's been trying to suppress a lot of it, but it has to be brought back up for this case. Like, it just is what it is, and you never know how people are going to respond once they get on the stand, because again, like, I hate to say this, but that's more trauma too, because you have a box of 12 people judging your story, judging you based on what you look like, what you sound like, and everything above. And you're wondering or worrying whether they're going to believe you or not. Like, this is crazy. Everybody owes her an apology. Okay, not everybody, but a lot of people. A lot of people owe this girl an apology. And if you watch the special when she was with Gail pulled up the police report with the police stating that her wounds coincide with what they found. But for whatever reason, people just want to believe whatever it is that they want to believe, whatever scenario they've created in their head. And let's face it, many of us should be worried about our own house and not Megan's. So let's just think about, I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. I'm tired of it. I'm actually a lot more calm than I thought I would be, but a lot of people have been pissing me off regarding this situation. It shows your disdain for women, and it shows your lack of understanding, or I don't even want to say lack of understanding. It's not like a lot of people don't understand. They just don't want to believe it. Like, why don't you want to believe it? It happened. This is a real thing. Anyway, just remember that Megan is the victim, and whatever happened sexually between her and Tori, or Tori and Kelsey, or whatever else, doesn't matter. That has absolutely nothing to do with shooting somebody. Other than, it's very clear that tiny tot terrorist Tori has ego issues, because it was reported that he got upset when Megan called his music trash, which, I mean, I'm not an artist. I'm not a musical artist, so I'm not going to say that, but that's her opinion. But I could definitely see him getting upset about that. And let's not forget that he punched Chelsea in the face and drug her out the car by her hair. But she's protecting him. It doesn't make sense. I hope that he is found guilty. I hope that you all understand the severity of the situation and how all of this is mentally plaguing Megan Thee Stallion, because at the end of the day, she's not just an entertainer, she's a human being. She's Megan Pete, and she is struggling with a lot with this. And even though people are, on the internet and they're not in her face, she still gets on social media. She sees these comments. The artists always tell you that. Like, we see the comments, and then you have celebrities taking shots at her, i.e. Drake. Like, come on, man. When so many people can take shots at Drake about several things. I'm not even going to go there tonight. All right. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. Thank you for tuning in. Smooches.